Hello, welcome to our house, and in this video we're gonna do what?
We're going to share with you some of your ways you can manifest your soulmate.
So come inside, we're gonna sit down and we're gonna talk about each of our best technique that we used to attract your soulmate, stop chasing the relationship, and start to bring it into your life. Is that correct?
That is absolutely correct.
So come on in. So this first technique we're going to be talking about to attract your soulmate, your dream romantic relationship into your life is one Ashley actually used to attract me. She absolutely swears by this one, and she calls it scripting. So she's going to break down how you can do that and how she swears it's what she used in order to attract me into her life. Whatever that's worth.
Scripting to manifest your soulmate. It's something that I use to attract Jake into my life. And I want to share with you not only what scripting is, but how to use it to attract your soulmate. So scripting is writing and journaling as if what it is you want in your life already happened. So you're creating space. You're drawing it into your present moment awareness so that it becomes a reality in your life. You know, when you're manifesting and attracting anything, as you know, you've watched Jake's channel. It's just a frequency. It's an energetic frequency that you're matching with, and then it becomes a reality, it becomes physical in your life. And using scripting is an extremely powerful tool in doing so. So when you're scripting to manifest your soulmate, you're sharing, I'm so happy and grateful now that I found my perfect partner. Every single day we spend together feels so outrageously joyous, and I feel compatible with him or her or them on every single level. I just feel so grateful that they're here right now to spend this life with me and whatever it is you want to, go off on. That's exactly what my scripting sounded like before I was able to attract Jake into my life. Before Jake, I was kind of walking out of an icky relationship, and I definitely didn't want to make the same mistakes twice. So I started shifting my mind. I started shifting what it is I was wanting to attract by writing about it. And not only writing about it, but writing about it in first person, which is what we call scripting. So if you're looking to manifest your perfect, most incredible, amazing partner who is just your soulmate, it is possible, and we want you to start with scripting. So I want you to sit down to the pages of your journal, whether it's after this video, whether it's tomorrow morning, and every single day commit to speaking your dream life into existence. So that goes to say for your business, that goes to say for how you're waking up and feeling energized every day. Maybe it's your health. I want you to start aligning your life on a multitude of levels and start talking about your perfect partner. And that's really gonna 10x your ability to attract them into your life. For my experience with Jake, just a little tidbit on me and how I was able to attract him, I literally started manifesting him on the pages of my journal. And then I began, when I met him, saying, my boyfriend, Jake Ducey, we travel all over the world. We love one another. We are so happy together. He wasn't even my boyfriend, okay? I just really wanted to attract it. And I did. And then when he was my boyfriend and I started wanting to, be like, have him be my husband, I started scripting him being my husband. And it really, really, really is influential when you're creating what it is you want. So I hope this segment really helps and encourages and inspires you to step up your journaling game and start manifesting big. So for this next section, Jake is going to talk to you about that. So here's Jake.
Alakazam, your soulmate is here. So, so after you try scripting, what I did was the relationship before I met Ashley didn't work out. And in hindsight, there was a lot of red flags, but I think I was chasing a relationship so much that I didn't notice them. And then in hindsight, I did. So I legit made a list. And I just wrote out all the qualities that I wanted. I wanted someone that was creative, that was an artist. Ashley's an artist. She's actually one of the most amazing artists I ever met and became really an incredible artist during the course of our relationship. These huge wood burning, sacred geometry, mandalas on big 9-foot pieces. They're really cool. I actually wrote that on a piece of paper, and I remember when I wrote it, creative artist personality. I was like, is this too picky? And is this even possible? Like, I'm writing it on a paper. Like, what's the odds? And I made this list. I put things like the relationship before, the person wasn't as into fitness and exercise, and it was something Ashley and I always bonded over. So I wrote someone that played sports growing up that was into fitness and exercise, and I just built this huge list onto a piece of paper. Afterwards, you could burn it, you could flush it down the toilet, you could put it on your wall, you could do anything you want with it. It's already entered the subconscious mind. And if you can stay the course, you're gonna start to see, once you meet the person, weird little things on that list that you imagine, that you wrote about, that, you know, maybe when you even did the exercise, you didn't think it was really possible, but then you start to see those things materialize. So it's a fun one to do, to just quite simply add into your journal. The first thing that you have to do is drink your urine for 90 days.
In all realness, we're gonna talk about number 3. And Jake, if you wanna.
So letting go of your story and your belief about love. There was a long time where 50+% of people end up in a divorce, and like, there's a lot of trauma that we all have, or that we've all heard about from relationships. And so I inherited certain ideas from past relationships in my life not working out, that, you know, love was pain, or that your true love doesn't exist. And so I had to totally change my belief system that started to match one where I believe that God is love, and God is in everything, in every cell of my body, in every cell of her bodies, in every cell of the computer, in every subatomic particle of the chair that you're sitting on, and that love was all of that. Therefore, if I match the frequency of it, that person has to be out there that just for whatever reason is right for me. Like, that can, based off of my personality and who I am, just the perfect person that matches up to that had to theoretically be out there if God was love, and I didn't need to create them. They already existed. I just had to shift my perspective about love was pain, love was hard, they aren't out there. Eventually, you just have to settle for someone that's pretty cool. Maybe you find them really attractive, but personality-wise, they don't fit, and you just settle for that. So that was kind of it for me. What about you?
Yeah, you have to let go of a lot. We have all of these preconceived notions of what we believe love is, like what Jake was saying. You know, we're really programmed in that first 6 years of our life. So what we're seeing, we're feeling in childhood and teenage years, a lot of us are, our parents are divorced. That's a huge epidemic happening in the world right now. So we pick up all of these belief systems around love. And
Quick, lock the country down. It's an epidemic.
Yeah, it's an epidemic. And it's super challenging to overcome them sometimes. But if you really want to manifest and you really want to attract your soulmate, which is a big thing, right? It's not a boyfriend, it's not a girlfriend, it's your soulmate, it's your life partner. It's who you're going to go through ups and downs with, who you're going to experience life with. And if you really want to attract them on a really deep and profound level, someone who's going to really up-level your life, you have to work through all of those things. Ask yourself, you know, on the other side of the camera, ask yourself, what do I believe? What have I picked up that is not serving me in this moment right now in attracting my soulmate? Maybe it's the fact that I'm not good enough, I'm not pretty enough, I haven't seen real love. True love doesn't exist. You know, ask yourself, what different blocks have been created in your life by yourself, by your surroundings and your environment, and what can you let go of in order to attract it? And that's really what I started scripting, and I started manifesting Jake really early on at 20 years old, and I did it by that, letting go of all of these conditions, all of these things that were keeping me from creating my perfect partner.
Did you think I was listening to you, and so I was thinking about what were the things for you. And I was wondering, is it that you didn't feel worthy of love? What would you say one of the number one things for you to overcome, either through the journey of us beginning to date or before it? Or what did you think your top one was?
Well, worthiness is a huge factor, and for me it was worthiness. And I didn't feel like I was worthy of the partner that I wanted. I always settled, and I know a lot of people experience this, especially a lot of women, a lot of men too. We settle for what we think we deserve or what we've seen happen in our life. We settle for somebody who mistreats you or abuses you. And I had settled for so many years, starting so young. I started dating when I was way too young. And I had to let go of that. I had to really believe I was worthy of a really good, amazing, sweet, and very attractive man.
You gotta raise your standards, girl.
We really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. You know, filming videos together is not something we do very often, and I know it's something that we're inspired by right now. And we wanted to offer to you guys to comment and just ask questions or share what your experiences are, or something that we could film a video on in the future for you.
And please, if you like us, make sure you hit the like button on this video. It's hard to quantify how the actual process of doing that, attracting your soulmate, and also the cross along the whole relationship as well. So it's hard to quantify it just like into 3 things. You know, there's probably dozens and dozens. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you do hit the like button and let us know in the comments. Maybe we'll make this like a series, how to attract your soulmate series.
That'd be
and
really
we could
fun.
talk about relationships and some of the good times of how we attracted one another, some of the harder times and how we worked through our relationship and continued.
That's a real thing, you know? That's a part of the journey, right? We'd love to talk about it.
So, you know, a lot of people are asking me to do relationship videos here on the channel. And so we just hired a videographer so we can do some fun videos together. We're starting to get into a good rhythm now of being parents. So let us know in the comments if you'd like to see more of them, if you got a certain question that you'd like to see answered. And last but not least, if you haven't yet, make sure you download my free success hypnosis. It's right there down below. It's jakeshypnosis.com, right there down below. Now, I talk about this in every video, and it's like I almost beg of you to use this because to change our lives, we have to reprogram our subconscious mind, and you can't always do that just by watching a YouTube video. And this thing has changed my life forever. Reprograms old, limiting, and negative belief systems buried in the subconscious to rewire your mind, help you attract what you want. And I always talk about it, but Ashley can attest.
I can attest
that this thing has been powerful for us, right?
For us, not even just Jake. I used that hypnosis for months and years, and it created the foundation to the entire life that you guys were able to witness a little bit of in this video. You know, we've really been able to attract and manifest on a personal level, on a spiritual level, and on a business level.
And is it true that you had to listen to me play that every night that we went to sleep when we lived in Hollywood?
I not only listen to it every night, but I listen to it every time he goes in the shower,
But when I was like really,
yeah.
Because once you learn that the subconscious actually works like this, that's why I'm saying like, just do it. It's right there down below. It's free. It's in the description and pinned to the comments right there down below. So use it. Thanks for watching this video. Let us know in the comments if you'd like to see more of them, and we'll talk to you soon.